Get you pour and you need to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat.
Got ready for the night. She said for the
Let me show you how you can earn at least 100,000 naira to 200,000 naira every year when you own a 400 square meter plot at Hacienda. Now, each 400 square meter plot at Hacienda costs 1 million naira. And this 1 million naira covers the cost of the land, the cost of development for the resort, cost of setting up your farm, cost of managing your farm for 1 whole year, right? That is all covered in this 1 million naira. Now, on each 400 square meter plot, we are going to be planting 80 bunches of plantain. 80 bunches of plantain. And now, upon harvest, we expect that different things could have happened, some mishaps, wind and all that. So we will remove 30%, for these mishaps, which means what you'll be left with is around 56 bunches of plantain. Now, we expect that each bunch normally sells around 2,000 to 5,000 naira per bunch. But in 1 year, we expect that at least a bunch will sell for about 2,300 naira. Why? And then on the retail market, at most sell for around 5,000 naira. So we expect that 2,300 multiplied by 56, we should be getting around 128,800 naira, for your 400 square meter plots. And maximum should be around 280,000 naira, 5k times 56. Now, every year when your harvest is done, right, and your produce are sold, we take out 20% for the continuous management of your farm. So after you pay this in the first year, you don't have to pay anything in subsequent years. Now, 20% from your gross income is around 25k or maximum 56k. Now, when we take this out of your gross income, it leaves us with the net income, which is around 103,000 to 224,000 naira every year. Now, what it means is that your return on investment every year for the next 25, 30 years, is going to be 10 to 22%. Now, the good thing is that as the cost of plantain or the price of plantain in the market continues to increase, what happens is that your net income and your return on investment also continues to increase. So, growth is something that would happen. So now, not only will you be benefiting from the regular income that comes from the sale of your plantain bunches, you're also going to be benefiting from the capital appreciation of the land. Now, over the next 10 years, we expect that land at Hacienda within Hacienda should appreciate by over 600%. And you will see why we said that, when you download the product brochure, you will see how we arrived at that. Now, this appreciation is due to the fact that the location for Hacienda, which is in Moniya, Ibadan, is a place that is ripe for appreciation. I mean, there is the train station, there is the NIT, there is the Little Business District, and a lot of other government projects coming up there. It just makes sense. It's just obvious what's going to happen in that place. So now all you have to do is click on the link below and get access to the information, and then we are going to get someone to call you and speak to you, and then we know which decision you want to make. Now, I want to show you how you can earn at least 900,000 to 2 million naira every year when you own 1 acre at Hacienda. Now, 1 acre at Hacienda, currently costs around 9 million naira. And like I said before, it covers the cost of your land, cost of your deed, cost of your survey, cost of development, cost of setting up the farm, and cost of farm management for 1 year, right? Now, for the 1 acre, there's a standard 7% discount that comes with buying 1 acre. So instead of paying paying 9 million naira, you end up paying 8,370,000 naira. On 1 plot of land, we will plant around 120 bunches, 120 suckers of plantain. Now, multiply that by 6, which is 1 acre, that gives you 720 suckers of plantain planted on your land. Now, upon harvest, we expect that, we might lose 30% due to whatever reason, insects, wind, different mishaps. So we have removed 30% from mishap, which gives us 504 bunches upon harvest. Now, the price per bunch we expect to sell for at least 2,300 naira or at most 5,000 naira. Now, If you sell for 2,300 naira, multiply that by your 504 bunches, that gives you about 1,159,200, or at most 2,520,000. Now, if you take out management cost, which is cost of managing your farm, every year, so every revenue you get, we take out 20%, so that you don't have to pay anything again, after you've paid for the land. Take out 20%, around 231,000 or 504,000, depending on the price that it is sold at. That gives us the net income. Now, the net income is what you take home, what is going to be in your pocket. Here, you take out the management cost from the gross income, you have 927,360, minimum, or you get as much as 2,076,000. Now, what this means is that your ROI is between 11% and 24% for 1 acre. So if you are a Nigerian in Nigeria, maybe Nigerian in diaspora, Australia, UK, Canada, wherever you are, you can key into this offer. So now, not only will you be benefiting from the regular income that comes from the sale of your plantain bunches, you're also going to be benefiting from the capital appreciation of the land. Now, over the next 10 years, we expect the land at Hacienda within Hacienda should appreciate by over 600%, and you will see why we said that. When you download the product brochure, you will see how we arrived at that. Now, this appreciation is due to the fact that the location for Hacienda, which is in Moniya, Ibadan, is a place that is ripe for appreciation. I mean, there is the train station, there is the NIT, there is the Little Business District, and a lot of other government projects coming up there. It just makes sense. It's just obvious what's going to happen in that place. All you have to do is click on the link below and get access to the information, and then we are going to get someone to call you and speak to you, and then we know which decision you want to make. Now, if you own 5 acres of land at Hacienda, what it means is that you own 30 plots of 600 square meters at Hacienda. Now, I'm going to be showing you how you earn 5 million to 11 million naira every year in income if you own 5 acres of land at Hacienda. 5 acres is 30 plots, but our offer says we are going to give you 4 free plots when you buy 5 acres, which means you'll be getting 34 plots in total. What's the price of this 34 of these 30 plots? That's 45 million naira. As I've said before, it covers the cost of the land, covers the cost of survey, cost of deed, it covers the cost of development, cost of farm setup, and cost of 1 year farm management. Now, that's 45 million naira. How many bunches of plantain are you going to get on your 5 acres of land, right? Each 600 square meter plot is around 120 suckers that will be planted on your land, times 34, which is the total number of plots you have on your 5 acres. That gives you 4,080 suckers of plantain. Now, which means that upon harvest, you are supposed to have 4,080 bunches of plantain harvested from your farm. But anything could happen, so we are going to be calculating based on 70%. We are going to be removing 30% for any mishaps that might happen, before, during, or after harvest, which gives us 2,856 bunches of plantain to sell. Now, let's say we sell at minimum 2,300 to 5,000 naira. What it means is that you are going to be getting 6.5 million, which is actually 6,568,800 naira to 14,280,000 naira as your gross income, because this is your price per bunch multiplied by the number of plantain bunches that you have. Now, let's take off 20% for management cost, which is the cost of managing your farm every year. Every year we take out 20% to manage your farm, right? Within application of fertilizers, keeping your farm running. Now, that's around 1.3 million to 2.8 million naira taken out from your gross income. That leaves you with your net income, which is what you will earn, and it goes into your pocket. Now, your net income here will be 5,255,040 naira minimum, which is around 5 million, and some fractions. So around 11 million and some fractions, actually 11,424,000 naira. It leaves your ROI at 11.6% to 25.39% every year. and you could earn this for 25 years, 30 years. The best part is, like I've always said, if the price of plantain continues to grow, your net income grows and your ROI grows. So now, not only will you be benefiting from the regular income that comes from the sale of your plantain bunches, you're also going to be benefiting from the capital appreciation of the land. Now, over the next 10 years, we expect that land at Hacienda within Hacienda should appreciate by over 600%. And you will see why we said that, when you download the product brochure, you will see how we arrived at that. Now, this appreciation is due to the fact that the location for Hacienda, which is in Moniya, Ibadan, is a place that is ripe for appreciation. I mean, there is the train station, there is the NIT, there is the Little Business District, and a lot of other government projects coming up there. It just makes sense. It's just obvious what's going to happen in that place. All you have to do is click on the link below and get access to the information, and then we are going to get someone to call you and speak to you, and then we know which decision you want to make. Hacienda. This is different from what we have done before, and it pushes us further towards achieving our vision of redefining the way Africans engage with and invest in real estate. Hacienda is strategically located in a place called Moniya in Ibadan. This location is a discovery. It is a story waiting to be written. First of all, it offers you an opportunity to own land in a developing area at an affordable rate. It promises a huge potential for growth due to the current and proposed development within this axis. Some of these developments include the Ilu Business District, the Ibadan Inland Dry Port, which is expected to ease the pressure on the Apapa Seaport, which will in turn boost commerce and development in Ibadan. Then we have the Moniya train station, which makes Ibadan to Lagos possible in 20 minutes. And now, we expect that over the next 10 years, land in this axis will appreciate by over 600%. You can either own the 400 square meter plots or the 600 square meter plots. You can also go for our bulk purchase offers. With this, you can own 1 acre, which is 6 plots, or you can own 1 hectare, which is 15 plots, and you get 2 plots for free. So all you have to do now